Good morning, students. We are going to start a new topic today from this chapter, which will be bases. Bases are metallic oxide, metallic hydroxide, or ammonium hydroxide, which can react with hydronium ion of an acid to form salt and water. So base can be either metallic oxide, can be metallic hydroxide, or can be ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. Metallic oxide is like Na2O, CuO, ZnO. These are metallic oxide. Metallic hydroxide can be NaOH, KOH, etc. Now ammonium hydroxide will be NH4OH. So whatever basic or whatever form the basis would be, it is necessary that it will be reacting with hydronium ion of an acid to produce salt and water only. Here only is very important term, because if there is any other product forming along with salt and water, that cannot be considered as the base. So let us see some examples. We have like Na2O plus acid like HCl, it gives NaCl plus H2O. Now if you take KOH, even this also gives salt and water only. You can see the product, we are getting only salt and water and no other products. Similarly KOH, now this is the base containing hydroxyl group, which combines or reacts with H2SO4, and it also forms potassium sulfate as the salt and water, H2O. Let us now see about metallic oxide. Metallic oxide is a base that contains oxide group or oxide ion, which will react with an acid to produce salt and water only. Similarly, metallic hydroxide, which contains OH group or hydroxyl ion, that will react with acid to form salt and water only. We have another very important thing, which is about certain metallic oxide which cannot be termed as the base, or which do not show the behavior of the base. And with the help of equation also we can understand why such metallic oxide cannot be considered as base. The only reason is that it does not satisfy the definition that says that base on reacting with acid should produce only salt and water. So certain metallic oxide do not comply with the definition, do not satisfy the definition, and hence these metallic oxides are not bases. Let us see examples of such metallic oxide which are not bases. We have example like PbO2, lead 4 oxide. Here the valency of lead is 4. So we have lead 4 oxide plus HCl. Now when this reacts with HCl, you can see what the product will be formed. Here the product will be lead chloride plus water and plus chlorine gas. So it is clear from this equation, it is not only salt and water that is produced here, but in addition to these two products, it is also producing chlorine gas. So this is not a base, though it contains oxide ion, it cannot be considered as base because of this reason. Similarly, we have some other metallic oxides like manganese dioxide, MnO2, which can also be called manganese 4 oxide. Let us see MnO2 when reacting with HCl, again it forms the product like salt and water and also chlorine gas. Here also it involves chlorine gas, so this is not a base. Now next is alkalis. So what are alkalis? Alkalis are the soluble bases. They are the soluble bases, and these alkalis when dissolved in water will produce hydroxyl ion as the only negative charge. When dissolves in water, has to produce hydroxyl ion as the only negative ion. So all those bases which satisfy this definition can be termed as the alkalis. And you should also know they are the soluble bases, and since you can see they produce hydroxyl ion in its aqueous solution, so these bases must contain hydroxyl ion in it. We have examples like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, then calcium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. These all are examples of alkalis. Out of these, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, they are strong alkalis. Whereas calcium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide are weak alkalis. Now, as per the definition, these alkalis should produce hydroxyl ion as the only negatively charged ion in its aqueous solution. So let us see whether it is true or not. For example, if I take NaOH in its aqueous form, then it ionizes to be Na plus and OH minus ion. You can see here hydroxyl ion has been formed. Similarly, when ammonium hydroxide is taken, NH4OH, in its aqueous form, again it will produce NH4 plus, that is ammonium ion, and plus hydroxyl ion. So this is the equation for an alkali. They will always furnish only hydroxyl ion as the negatively charged ion. I hope it is clear. And next day we are going to study about the taste of acids and bases using the PHP, and many more about this in the next class. Thank you.